Motivation is a difficult beast. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. It's hard to gain it when you get it, and it's hard to keep it when you have it. When I made the Spider-Man video, I spent a whole month reading Spider-Man comics, and even when I wanted to stop, I kept going, actually finishing the video. Even though the video has some points that could maybe be improved, it felt amazing actually finishing something. I think that's not just because I was motivated, but because it was something I wanted to do, what I yearned to do. In that sense, I think that much like Junichiro Kagami, I have YD, a debilitating illness where you can only do what you yearn to do. I want to be able to have motivation to do whatever I want, and that's why I created this. I'm non-quag, and I can only do what I yearn to do. This is YD. So, today, I'm actually going to be improving my channel. This is going to be a paired video with the next episode, and what I'm going to do in this episode is redesign banners, redesign the backgrounds of the videos on the After the Fact series, as well as create a title card. So the actual first challenge will be getting... Oh, never mind. Can I actually leave? Big this actually is supposed to be. So I'm just gonna look that up. YouTube header size. So it is 2560 wide, then 214. So we'll create new. We'll create our own. 2560 by 1440 wide. And then we will not have a background, and we'll just create that. Okay, so I've figured out that at this point that dubbing is probably going to be much better because all of this is just me editing in Pixlr, making mistakes along the way, so I'll just, I guess, talk about that. This is probably going to be very boring for a lot of people, because all of this is just me dubbing over me doing stuff, but at this point I have the YouTube banner size, so I found out that the full-size banner is not like the main thing that you see, and to get that bit in the middle, in the direct middle, so it actually shows up on the banner, I decided it would be easiest to go into another edit and just do it there. I'll then import that in and put that into the middle that way, which would be a little bit easier for me. So here I kind of have a slash through my little fursona there, and one of the actually annoying things is a lot of this actually wasn't recorded. What ended up happening was I accidentally recorded the wrong thing. Well, I actually didn't re-record, but thankfully, what I did was over-textualized and a lot of just bad. It didn't look good, and this actually looks much better. I like this shade of blue a little bit more better, and when I originally came up with the channel and the Nomquag logo of the polar bear, this was one of the blues that was, or shades of blue that I originally thought of, and thankfully I was able to get it. This shade of blue actually originates from one of the character designs for a character in Guild Wars that I made. We did it! And now, my channel looks like this when you're a new subscriber coming in. This I might actually redesign too. Okay, shut up past me. As I was saying, the best thing ever is Guild Wars. This is not sponsored. Guild Wars is an MMORPG. It's really well done. And something that's really fun about it is just the character design. I feel like I've made so many characters in that game. Even though you don't have too many slots, I've deleted a lot and recreated a bunch. And this color scheme was from my first ever ranger and my first ever character in Guild Wars, SL Nom, which is where the Nom part of this comes from. Other than Quag comes from Quaggin in Guild Wars. So my YouTube channel design and name is like completely from my first ever Guild Wars character and my favorite creature in Guild Wars. So that's a little bit of a fun fact. And so what I'm working on here is actually getting it all condensed. I want this to be condensed, but I don't want it to be condensed in the wrong way, because earlier I have to redo like this whole slash because of the earlier portion that was there that would show up when I actually did the vignette. Weird fact actually is you can't vignette a then get it to this blue. You actually have to get it to this blue a then vignette, which is slightly annoying, but eventually we came up with this as the full screen background for the outro, which you will see a little bit more of in the next episode. And so what I'm doing here is this. Something I should have done. I am an imbecile. I can go back. I'm going to go back. Is I could just, without making this black screen, I could have just put Quag down in that corner earlier. But yeah, so now we have we have the finished product here. It is very cool. I really like the design of this. And yeah, that's this done on the first episode of YD. But anyways, I'm Nomquag, logging off.